Hi, I'm Harriet. This is Louise. We are LA Bar Fitness. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we have a yoga bar flow for you with weights. So for today's workout, you're going to need a yoga mat, a set of light weights between 2 and 3 pounds, and perhaps a bottle of water. We're going to start in child's pose. You want to set your weights at the top of your mat. We're going to use them in a little bit. So coming to the back of our mat, we're going to kneel down and come into our child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, sending your knees out as wide as you would like, and then just walking your hands forward, maybe setting your forehead down on the mat. And then taking a couple of nice deep breaths here as we start our practice. Feeling a stretch here in our inner thighs and into our hips. On our next inhale, we're going to roll up through our spine and then just come onto all fours on your mat. So placing your shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees. We're going to start with some rounds of cat and cow. So on your inhale, you're going to drop your belly, lift your gaze. And then on your exhale, you're going to round out through your spine, pulling that belly button in. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale to round out and pushing up through your shoulder blades. 2 more rounds. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, push down and round out through your spine. Last one, inhale, lifting your gaze. Exhale to round out through your spine. Coming back into that neutral position. So core is neutral and engaged. We're going to grab one weight. We're going to set it behind our left leg, just in the crook of the knee, keeping that knee bent. And then we're going to grab the other weight in our right hand and bring it right underneath our shoulder. We're going to extend that arm up to the front, and then we're going to extend that left leg up to the back, keeping that bend in our knee. We're going to take an inhale here, and on our exhale, we're going to come in, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale. And inhale, last one. Hold it here at the top. And just 8 pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and lower that knee. Lower your hand. Remove the weight from behind your left knee, and then switch that out, putting that weight in behind your right knee, and then taking the other weight in your left hand. Send your left arm up in front of you, and then send your right leg up to the back. Inhale here, and on your exhale, bring your knee towards your elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend and hold it here. And just pulsing here at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bring that all the way back down. You can remove the weights, setting them out at the top of your mat. And then tucking through your toes, we're going to lift up and push your hips up and back, coming into your downward dog. So you can pedal out your feet here. This might be your first downward dog today. So feeling that nice long stretch through your spine. And then when you're ready, coming into stillness. On our next inhale, we're going to come up high on our toes, bend through our knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. On our inhale, we're going to grab our weights, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, we're going to sweep our arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do 2 rounds of sun salutation with our weights. So inhale, our arms up. Exhale to fold forward, bending through the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the weights down, palms on the mat, step back into your plank. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, lower down through your chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale to push back into downward dog. Inhale, come up high on your toes, bend through your knees, hop or step to the top of the mat. Grab your weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bend through your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, place your weights down, palms on the mat, step back into plank. Inhale here at the top, and exhale, lowering down through your chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Staying here, we're going to inhale that right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale to step that foot through to the top of your mat, grab a hold of your weights, and then inhale to your high lunge. Good, just holding here in our high lunge. Squeezing through your glutes, knees stacked over your ankle. We're going to take one inhale here at the top, and at our exhale, we're going to bend through our knee into that lunge position. Inhale to reach, exhale to bend, inhale to reach, exhale to bend through your elbows, inhale to reach, exhale to bend, inhale to reach up, exhale, hold it here. On our next inhale, we're going to reach our arms up to the ceiling, and then exhale to come forward into your runner's lunge. Sending your weights back, palms are facing in towards your body. On your next exhale, you're going to send your arms down to the mat. Place your left arm down on the mat. Keep that weight in your right hand, and then we're going to set our left knee down onto the mat, coming into that modified side plank. So right arm goes up, right leg comes back. And then on our exhale, we're going to send our right arm down to meet our right leg as it comes up. Inhale to extend, exhale to come up. Inhale, extend, exhale to come up. Inhale, extend, exhale to come up and hold, and then just pulse your leg at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Extend long, and then coming all the way back. Extend long, coming all the way back. 2 more. Extend, coming back, extend, and then raising your leg, arm comes down. We're going to bend that leg in and then extend it out, reaching your arm across. Bring everything in and then reach everything out. In, elbow to knee, and out, and in, out. Hold it here. Right arm comes all the way back and around on top of your right leg, and then pulse at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set that right foot down. You can set that right arm down as well. Set that weight down. Turn to face the top of your mat. Come into your plank position. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, lower down through your chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, push back into your downward dog. Take a moment of rest here, maybe pedaling out your feet. You're always welcome to come into your child's pose if you'd like to take a break. On our next inhale, we're going to send that left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale to step it through. Grab a hold of your weights. Inhale up to your high lunge. Good. Holding it here. Knee is stacked over your ankle. Coming up high onto the toes of your back foot. And on our exhale, we're going to bend through that back knee, bending into our elbows. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Last one. Exhale, bend and hold. And then extend our arms up towards the ceiling. Send those arms down and back. Extend through your back leg. Runner's lunge. Palms facing towards the center of your body. Core is engaged. And on your exhale, release the arms down to the mat. You can let go of that weight in the right hand. Send your right knee down to the mat. Step your left foot out, coming into the side plank. And then sending your left leg up so it's hip level. Take an inhale here. On our exhale, we're going to send that leg down. Arm comes over. Inhale to lift. Exhale to extend. Inhale to lift. Exhale, extend. Inhale to lift and hold. And then pulse at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to bring our knee in. Arm comes in towards your elbow. Towards your knee. Extend. Elbow to knee. Extend. Elbow to knee. Extend. Last one. Bring it in. Extend, hold it out, then send that left arm towards the top of your leg and pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set that left foot down to the mat. Turn to face the top of your mat. Set your weight to the side, coming into your plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale to go through your vinyasa flow, or you have the option of just coming into your downward dog straight away. Your choice. Take one cycle of breath here in your downward dog to reset. And then on your next inhale, we're going to come up high into the toes, bend through our knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Grab a hold of your weights, and on our inhale, we're going to sink into our chair pose. So knees are together, heels are apart, toes are together. Squeezing through your inner thighs, squeezing through your glutes. And we're going to pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your hands to heart center like you're in prayer pose, but pressing those weights in towards one another. On our inhale, we're going to lift just 1 inch and then twist to the right. Inhale to come back through to center. Exhale to twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right and hold it here. You might want to hook your left elbow over your right knee. Maybe take a quick peek. Make sure your knees are in line. Engaging through your core. An option to extend your arms out long. On our next inhale, we're going to send our gaze down to the mat, lift up through that left foot, and then send that left leg back, coming into your lunge with a twist. Keeping your arms extended, or you can always keep them in prayer. On our next exhale, we're going to shift that left arm to the mat. You can set your weight down, plant your palm to the mat, and then step into your full side plank. Option to come into your modified side plank if you'd like. Holding it here. On our next exhale, we're going to send that arm all the way down like you're scooping underneath your ribcage. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift and hold. And just pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Windmill your right arm down towards the mat. Come into your full plank position, facing the mat. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Grabbing a hold of your weights, we're going to come into some baby cobra. So lifting up through our chest, squeezing through the shoulder blades, palms facing down. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift and hold here. Squeezing through your core. Let's pulse it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. You can release those weights. Bring your palms close to your, beside your chest, and then push up into your plank position and pushing back into your downward dog. Inhale to come up high into your toes, bend through your knees, hop or step to the top of the mat. Grab a hold of your weights. On our inhale, we're going to sink down into that chair pose. So toes together, heels apart. Think about pressing a piece of paper tightly in between your knees. Inner thighs engaged, glutes are engaged. We're going to get into those pulses again, but this time add an extra challenge by lifting up onto your toes and then just pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and lower those heels. Bring your hands to heart center like you're in prayer. Press those weights in towards one another. Inhale to lift up into center. Exhale to twist to the left. Inhale, coming up through to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up through center. Exhale to twist to the left and hook your right elbow across your left knee. Twisted chair. Option to extend your arms. And on our next inhale, we're going to send our gaze down towards the mat. Shift your weight into your left foot, lift up that right leg and step it back into your low lunge with a twist. Take one more cycle of breath. And on your next exhale, send that right arm across your mat. You can let go of that weight, plant your palm on the mat, and then step into that full side plank. Always option to modify if you need it. We're gonna take an inhale here at the top and exhale to swoop that arm down underneath your rib cage. Inhale to lift. Exhale, send that arm down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale to lift and stay. And just pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bring that hand all the way to the top of your mat. Let go of that weight. Come into your full plank. Take an inhale, and then on your exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Untucking your toes, grab a hold of your weights. We're gonna come into locust pose. So we're gonna start first with the upper body. So taking your weights, palms are facing up towards the ceiling. We're gonna get into our triceps. On our inhale, we're going to lift your chest up off the mat. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, core is engaged. And just pulse your arms up at the back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Static hold here. Neck is nice and long. Option also to float your legs up off the mat if you'd like an extra challenge. Coming into this variation of locust with weights. On your next exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. You can release those weights back at the top of your mat. And then we're just going to push back into our child's pose. Take a rest for a cycle of breath. On our inhale, we're going to roll back up and then just come into a seated position. So crossing out your ankles, bring your weights with you. Bending through our knees, planting our feet on the mat. Grab a hold of your weights. We're going to rock back into boat pose. Send your arms up and out, engaging through your core. And then just tapping your toes down one at a time. So right toe will tap down and lift. Left goes down and lift. Right and lift. Left. Right and lift. Right. Left. Let's hold it here. Very nice. Option to stay here, or if you'd like an extra challenge, you can also extend your legs. And then just pulse your palms up towards the ceiling. We're not here for long. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Set those legs down onto the mat. We're going to roll all the way down onto our backs. We're going to come into bridge pose. So setting up for bridge pose, bring your ankles close in towards your body so that your fingertips graze just at the back of your ankles. Grab your weights, place them right on top of your hips, and then scooping your belly button in, we're going to push our hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing through our glutes. And then lower our hips so they hover above the mat, pushing them up on your exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push up and hold it here. I'm just going to change my position so you can see me a little bit better. Holding it here at the top, we're going to raise our right heel up off the mat and then lower it down. Raise our left heel up off the mat and lower, continuing with those alternate heel raises, right and left, right and left, right, left, last cycle, right, left, very nice. And then come up on both toes and just pulse at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and lower those heels to the mat and then release your back all the way down to the mat, releasing your bridge pose. So for the next pose, you can have two choices. You can either come into that bridge pose again using your weights, or you can release your weights on the mat and set up for wheel. Any variation of wheel that you would like. Maybe you're just starting it in your practice, you'd like to give it a try, or maybe full wheel is already in your practice. So placing your palms beside your ears, planting down through your feet, you're going to lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and then when you're ready, you can push up into your full wheel. Taking a few more cycles of breath, coming out of it whenever you're ready. On your next exhale, releasing down gently, all the way down to your mat. Releasing your arms, and then just bring your knees in towards your chest to release through that lower back. From here, release your feet down towards the mat. And then we're just going to rock up into that boat pose one more time to transition. Grab a hold of your weights, send them out in front. And then if you're ready, you can step all the way up directly into your chair pose. Good. And then on our next exhale, we're going to step that right foot back, coming into that high lunge one more time. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, open up into your warrior two. So knee is pressing open to the side. Back foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Core is engaged. And from here, we're going to pulse our arms up towards the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Flip that left palm towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, reverse your warrior. On your inhale, coming back through your warrior two, stretch through your front leg, send your hips back, torso goes forward, and then lower down into your triangle pose. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling, if that feels comfortable for your neck. On our next exhale, we're going to bend through that elbow, send that arm down towards the mat. And then inhale to lift that arm back up. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. One more. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Hold it here. And then on your next inhale, coming back through your warrior two to transition all the way back into that high lunge. And then we're going to step it through. Sorry, not step it through. We're going to step forward, popping up onto that front leg, coming into your warrior three. So flexing through your back foot, hips are pointing down towards the mat. Arms can be out in front. This is quite a challenge. Feel free to bring them to your heart center. Taking one more cycle of breath. And then lowering your torso and your arms down towards the mat. You can release the weights, pointing through your back foot, coming into your standing splits. Folding over that front leg. And of course, because this is our yoga bar variation, we're going to finish with some pulses here at the top. So your right leg is going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bending through that right leg. Bring it to meet your left and just coming into this ragdoll fold. You can release, maybe grabbing hold of your elbows. And then when you're ready, grabbing a hold of your weights one more time. Toes together, heels apart. Inhale to lift up into that chair pose. Squeezing through your inner thighs. And on your next exhale, step that left foot back, coming into your high lunge. Inhale to lift and reach up to the top, and exhale to open up into your warrior two. Back foot spins parallel to the short edge of your mat. Arms are long, front leg is bent, knee is out. And we're gonna pulse our arms here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Flip that front palm and then reverse your warrior. On our inhale, coming back through a warrior two. Exhale to stretch through that front leg. Send your hips to the back, torso forward, and then our left arm comes up towards the ceiling into your triangle pose. Lifting up through your torso, using your core to support you. On our next exhale, we're going to bend through that elbow, send that weight down towards the mat. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale to lift and hold. On our next inhale, bending through that front leg, coming into your warrior two to transition, and then coming into your high lunge. From here, we're going to step it forward, come into that warrior three. You choose which variation you would like with your arms. Hips are facing down towards the mat. Back foot is flexed. And on your next exhale, lowering down all the way to the mat, release those weights, and then coming into your standing split, pointing through that back foot, folding over your front leg. Hips facing down towards the mat. And we'll finish with one set of pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bending through those legs, bringing your left foot up to meet the right, and then just coming into your ragdoll fold. When you're ready, heel to your feet so that they're wider than hip distance. Toes out, heels in. We're going to sink down into our Malasana or Yogi squat. You're welcome to bring your hands to heart center. You can place them on the ground, whichever variation you would like. Slowing down our breathing. And then send your hands down to the mat and gently lower your seat all the way down. We're going to come into our stretch now. So sending your left leg out to the side. We're going to turn to face you so that you can see us better. So right leg is in, left leg is extended, toes are pointed. Inhale our arms up towards the ceiling, and then turn to face your left leg. Exhale to fold over that leg. Hands can be on the mat beside your leg, on your shin, towards your ankle. And then inhale to sweep those arms up, coming back through to center. Exhale to release your arms, bending that left leg in, extending that right leg out to the side. Toes are pointed. Inhale to lift our arms up, and then turn to face your right leg. Exhale to fold over that right leg. Taking nice deep breaths to slow down our heart rate. On our inhale, we're going to lift those arms back up to the ceiling. Bring our torso back so it's facing the front. Exhale, arms come down. We're going to send that left leg out to the side. Inhale to send our arms up to the ceiling. On our exhale, we're going to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Palms come down to your mat. Maybe forearms resting on the mat, maybe forehead. And then on your inhale, slowly walking those hands back up through to center, rolling up through your spine. Head comes up last. We're going to bend into our knees, cross at the ankles, and then we're going to roll down onto our back. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Just maybe rocking from side to side. And then your next exhale, sending those knees down over to the right. Extend your left arm out. Or maybe bend to a cactus shape. Spinal twist. On your next inhale, bringing those knees back up through the center, and then sending them over to the left. Right arm extends out. On your next inhale, bring your knees back up through the center. Take one last little squeeze here, coming into a tight little ball. And then on your exhale, releasing everything. Legs extend long, arms extend long. Come into your final Shavasana. Letting go of all that hard work you did today. And coming into stillness. You are welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining us for this 30-minute yoga bar flow with weights. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and leave us any comments below. Thanks so much. See you next time.